Welcome to Highclere Castle, also known as Downton Abbey. Well, Highclere Castle was built by Sir Charles Barry in 1842, and he was building the Houses of Parliament. And it was built on top of a Georgian house, Elizabethan house, and in fact people have lived here for 1300 years. So this is the library, and it's a really wonderful room. It's beautiful, and the books and even the bindings are beautiful, and the detail on the columns. There's about 6,000 books in this room, but they've actually been read. That's what I love. There's squiggles in the books sometimes. I love actually pulling out some of the books, and sometimes there's nothing better than 20 minutes at the start of a day sitting here with a cup of coffee. We use the library a lot as a family, and we play games, charades and quiz games, and sometimes I'll set up a big Hornby railway set at the far end. It is a family home. There's no point preserving a museum. Downton used this a little bit as Cora, Elizabeth McGovern's sort of little sitting room. It's a very beautiful room, and it looks south and east, so it catches the light. It's a charming room to have lunch in, and it was used as a little sitting room, and they used it as a sitting room too. Napoleon's desk here, the chair actually was in the Chateau de Tuileries, and this is a sketch of Napoleon standing by the chair. We go through from here into the drawing room. And this room is enormous fun. We actually were singing in here, which is quite frightening on Saturday evening, and singing ridiculous songs. But it was lovely after a supper party. They chose this room for Downton Abbey to have all the beds of all the officers in here. When it was here of an evening after they'd all gone, I'd try and play the piano. I was playing to a whole selection of dummies and beds, but at least they couldn't comment if I didn't play very well. Well, this is the dining room, very recognisable from Downton Abbey. And Charles I is very recognisable on his horse. There's 2 or 3 paintings similar to this one. The Queen has got one, and we've got one. I think there's one in Warwick Castle. And then the saloon again, which is very much the focal point of the house. And in Downton again, this, I think you started to see that it's set up for with trestle tables, so the soldiers were eating in here. The door to the servants' stairs and parties over there, which they use. They then go down the stairs, our stairs here, and then into eating studios. And they've built the bottom bit of our staircase and eating studios, so they can join the 2 bits up and come out there again. When the filming are here, there's sort of 90-odd crew before the cast even, so it's chock-a-block with people. We have had a few accidents, and some of it's quite straightforward. It's just paint work. And there's the most charming chap called, we call him Nick No Ladder, because he's so tall he doesn't need a ladder to get up many of the walls. And he comes in and starts painting some of the galleries and things like that, because there's quite a few scenes where there's great action and they're running along a gallery or up and down steps. So sometimes as they've put tracking along there, they tend to knock all the walls and skirting boards. They broke something which was rather lovely on the very first day of filming of the very first episode. It was a little kind of box objet vertu, so it wasn't Napoleon's desk, so that was fine. I don't really know what the success of Downton Abbey is. It is, I suppose, a fantastic story about different characters. We can all recognise them, bits of ourselves or other people in them, and the lines are great and the script is great, and the story grips us every Sunday evening. It's an amazing magic carpet for everybody involved.